I didn't click go live.
Cardinal sin right here.
Yeah, seriously.
Playing video games without streaming.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so 780 is enough to feed the machines, but it's not enough to, like, suck out of the machines over here. Which is actually fine. It just means that these machines are gonna, like, go down, well, as much as they have been, basically. Everything is okay. If when we get tier 6 belts, I can upgrade just those like 2 segments of belts and that'll fix everything. But it's not actually a problem, so it's just, you know, a small power inefficiency or whatever.
Never forgive you.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, so I'm gonna do aluminum casing now. Which means I'm probably gonna want to shut off the everything again, but oh my god. I don't even need a blueprint for this. This is like child's play here. This is like the easiest blueprint or factory I've ever built. What is going on? Am I not hitting the nudge button?
I feel one child's play.
Stop! I think the nudge button's like broken. Hold on. Okay, constructor. Nudge. Move. That was weird. What can I say? Alright, I'm gonna shut the factory off again. I was in the, position where I noticed that this entire factory was, like, powered by a single, like, line, and I was just like, I'm gonna put a power switch on that line. Because why not? And it's actually come in handy a few times now. It's like, I wanna, like, change some outputs or whatever to, like, instead of dumping them into a sink, to, like, actually use something, do something with them, and it's like, well, if I do that, like, while this is in progress, it could, like, screw up things, and if everything breaks, then, you know, age-old problem. But,
Mm.
so I can just turn the whole factory off, and it just works.
It just works.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, except this sink doesn't have power anymore. And I do kind of want to let this, like, whatever, I can put the ingots in my inventory, it's fine. I've had worse garbage in my inventory before. Okay, so yeah, I should be able to just directly attach these, and that's like the whole story. The output of one goes into the constructor of the next, and that's just everything I need to do. No merging, no splitting. Maybe a belt. I guess I'll need a belt. But I mean, and then I do have to underclock these, so there's like a bit of like sneaky business going on. To 9/5? No, 5/9? That's more like it. What the heck is 5/9? Oh, it's a gross ratio. No, but what is 5/9 of 60? Is that something that's like a little bit nicer? Probably not. No. Crap. Link appears to be asking what anime to watch. Are you asking me? I feel like I had an answer for you like 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember anymore.
So these pipes are just both running. Yeah, these guys are running. Exciting. So I do want these pipes to fill. So what I'm gonna have to do is go and turn a whole bunch of these guys off. Otherwise the pipes won't fill.
I know that feeling. This is what I'm talking about. Exactly the kind of thing that I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, it's probably similar, but
Well,
probably
except
not
you're
the
talking
same
about power
scale.
generators, and power generators is definitely way more annoying, yeah. I know.
Yeah, because you can't just cut the power
I know.
line.
I know.
I still kind of can't believe the generators aren't like, oh, I'm on a network that doesn't have anything that consumes on it. Maybe I shouldn't run.
Biofuel generators are superior. You should use them for the whole game, honestly.
Like I get like not running if it's not needed, sure, whatever. But I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about not running
When
when there's
there's nothing.
there's nothing. You're on an empty network of just power generators. Please let me just fill the machines up before you start running.
It's complicated, man.
That's probably plenty of these machines to be off. And then I also need to turn off on the other row. At first, like, oh, let's turn off one line. That'll fill all 4 rows. And I'm like, wait, nope. Doesn't work that way. That's not how that's not how I routed these. They're 2 separate lines.
So I said we need more, like, the full bauxite or whatever, but we're also, I think we also need more coal unless that was already added too.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking about Amoeba. And I don't know if that's a train problem or if that's a minor problem. Or both.
Here we have Mark III miners.
Yeah, we can probably build like 4 without running out of resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we'll just run until the pipes stop flowing, which will probably take like an hour.
Yeah.
Because boy howdy are these pipes long.
Wait, so you have rocket fuel like going into an actual like generator thing?
It's not hooked to the network, but yeah. I didn't do the full generator. I only did half the generators.
That's probably still a lot of power.
It is definitely going to be a lot of power. These ones aren't hooked to anything, so they have no flow rate, 0 LPM. These should be like 300 each. It's interesting, like gas lines just like is not oscillating like at all. It's just a stable flow rate. Like the gas simulation
Gas
just
is
doesn't
just better.
have
Yeah, because it doesn't have head left. I guess that just breaks everything. I don't know, man.
whatever the calculations are for gases, they just work.
Well, maybe we'll be fine when we get to dark matter then.
Yeah. Maybe a lot of these systems just don't have the same problem. I mean, this is still oscillating a little bit because it's being produced from machines, but
Yeah, well, the
it's a
machines
very
are...
low amount of oscillation.
Right. So in theory, I've set the casing and the other thing.
Be uploaded.
I've put them in a position where it won't be annoying to get them to the trains. So if we want to like take that somewhere else to use it, or we can use it here or whatever, but it's an option. Okay. Smart
While
splitter.
that's going, I guess I'll continue the next set.
Overflow. Annie. DB. This goes here. We are completely out of immersive spheres. That's actually only kind of true, but... Well, hopefully no one else has really been needing those. As I mentioned, silica is being uploaded now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't been building my windows that I talked about building. I was going to build them earlier, and then I was just like, didn't do it. So
That being said, the rate that it's like actually produced is very low, but
I see.
because it's like being used, but I think the rate that it's being produced is about 30 a minute in perfect conditions, and this is all like on this aluminum network, so that's, you know, and it'll be more if I can upgrade 2 of these belts, but
That's not right. Why is this wider?
shoot, crap, dang it.
A lot wider.
Can also reclaim some summer sloops. That's exciting.
Oh. I see. I started this on the 3rd instead of the 2nd. Okay. Wrong button. is coal. Okay. That looks more correct. Look at all the smoke that you see like going through the floor.
Oh,
Why did you place backwards?
that wasn't the only problem. Holy crap. Yep, they're still going. Are these machines like all running now? Yep. And these ones are not. Yep, that all makes sense. Wait, did I not switch this back on? Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean the factory's working as expected. It does mean that finally producing plastic and rubber again. I think that stopped running for a while, which is why I was like,
It's fine. We don't actually consume it automatically.
oh, I'm consuming it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. This factory's now running again because I'm actually trying to fill these pipes. Well, it's not fully running, it's just partially running because it won't be fully running until I get all the generators up. So what's the current consume like right now? Oh yeah, we jumped up a lot.
Yeah, I just
Consuming
turned
like
this
10.
factory on.
Yeah, my factory's also starting to turn on, so we're at 10 gigawatts. Our consumption, possible 20. Layers. We're running at 50% efficiency in this base.
Yeah. We sure hecking are.
Our production's like 18 gigawatts. Why is our production so high?
Geothermal.
Oh, you put a whole bunch of those down?
Amoeba put at least 3 down.
Oh, interesting. That explains why this is like not stable.
Yeah. And it will never be, and you will never know if it's just because of the generators or because your fuel has got problems. It's great.
No, it's okay. I'll put a priority switch in front of the generator so that I can like see, or just like a power switch just so I can see like,
Do
because that
power
splits the
switches let you
networks.
monitor both ends of the network?
Yep.
Only if you turn it up.
No, if you click on a power switch, it has two graphs.
Yeah, and they say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if they're connected. That's true.
That's why I say you have to like turn it off to know.
That's true. You have to turn it off to know.
Which makes it
Well,
kind of
on
like hard to use, yeah. Unless the priority power switch works differently than that.
we actually have batteries somewhere. Oh, because you
Yeah.
set up batteries for the.
Yeah, although
Yeah.
that's not running anymore. In fact, I think I deleted it, but the batteries are still there. Because why
Yeah, I just
not?
noticed that we have like 10 batteries on the storage. Just like
I
that's
mean,
new.
I might delete those, but
We really need batteries at some point, but I
yeah.
also need the industrial beams for the generators. And let me tell you, I still need like at least another 2,000 of those things, and we have 70.
Hmm.
So we're a long ways before that's going to be built. And that makes me sad.
Well, like I said, I put a summer sloop on the industrial beam thing, so it's better now.
You know, what's the production rate of that thing now?
I don't know.
Like 1 per minute?
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say because
I feel like
it's...
it's limited by its inputs, not its
Yeah,
output.
that's correct. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's...
Like, I've already gone over there, the machine just isn't running.
Yeah, it's waiting for, like, sheets or whatever.
I mean, I'm kind of at a point where I'm not doing anything with this plant, so like I'm like happy putting it aside for a bit, and then maybe working on an industrial beams and getting that going.
We could definitely improve the steel factory that exists by, like, a significant amount. The other thing is, there... I remember that this is, like, kind of a, like, decent thing, because pipes, you make pipes, like, way faster, right? Than, steel beams. The pipes are, like, a better ratio, I think.
Uh, Probably.
There is an alternate recipe that makes, encased industrial beams with pipes instead of with, sheets.
And then
And
you like mix and match them, so you just consume all of it, or
well, no,
you
you
just use
just make
pipe.
pipes. Yeah, I mean,
I see.
and if you do that, I'm pretty sure like industrial beams is actually like the only. I mean, we can check, but it's like basically the only thing that actually uses the sheets. So it's like to the point where the only reason you even need to make sheets is for like conveyor
Belts.
belts
Yeah.
and like storage containers or whatever. Which means
There's
that
a
you can
bunch
like,
of constructible buildings,
yeah,
but
there's a
yeah, you
ton.
can make it a much lower quantity.
Exactly. You can very push it towards
I
the
mean, that sounds
pipes.
like a good recipe then.
Let me, you know, double check that claim, but what are they called? They're called steel beams.
All right, so I guess I'll head over to steel.
They are used in versatile frameworks, although I think there's actually an alternate recipe for versatile frameworks as well.
Does it also use pipes?
I don't know. I could probably find out if I check the MAM. Um, Plutonium fuel rods apparently use steel beams. For what that's worth.
Wait, you said plutonium fuel rods?
That's what I said.
For what?
For it requires steel beams.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said you needed plutonium fuel rods for the alternate recipe to not use steel. I'm like,
Yes, yes, you
excuse
can
me?
use plutonium fuel rods to make encased industrial beams.
That's what I thought you said. I was like, I'm so concerned by this.
Well, you don't want to use depleted uranium for
Please don't make me set up nuclear just to get so I don't have to make steel beams. All right. Well, I'm at steel, and
Yeah, you're gonna have to tear the whole thing down.
yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
exactly make it nicely. Like we didn't have the smelter or manufacturer or sorry, the smelter or constructor blueprints for the stuff. So I
it's
just
okay.
think
I'm
that
not blaming any individual here. I'm just saying we do have concrete.
Oh, did you find a chest that has concrete in it or something?
No, I meant that there's no everything's built on the dirt.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
well,
It's
that's why I build
I
everything.
like
see what
building.
you're
There's
saying.
buildings like pointing in like every direction.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I just,
What's even here? Like, what's even?
I
I'm stuck on
just
dirt.
emptied the pipe chest if that helps. Probably does it, but
Well, I need to figure out like what miners even are here, so I can like start mathing this out.
there's a big old coal miner over there,
Yeah, there's
which
see
you
the coal
could,
miner.
in theory, upgrade, but I would only
It's
advise
running at
doing... I know,
the
it's
coal
running at like
miner's turn
8%.
18%.
Yeah.
I would also recommend creating a smelter and blueprint and stuff.
Okay, so
'Cause then I can
Yeah.
plop them down everywhere. Like I've been, let's say everything I've built has been jank.
so this can go to 600. So 600 coal from this one thing. I mean, I made one for like plates specifically because that's the smelters and the constructors together. Um, but I also like messed it up. The recipe is like the recipes are missing from the smelters. It needs to be fixed, but that exists if you just want to make plates.
Oh, usually I just like to have like a smelter recipe and a constructor recipe, and I can change the recipe to whatever I need it to be.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I understand. That's just in the specific instance when the one time I had to use them, that is how I designed it.
Yeah, I might.
I might end up building one for here. We'll see. I don't know what the ratios are because I think we're turning like steel.
We're using the alternate
We're
recipe. Yeah.
turning steel ingots plus coal. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the alternate recipe.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
one's
it's
good.
40 and 40 to 60. So we're making 600 coal.
How much iron you need?
That we need. Well, it's the same. Only 600 iron. It's 1 to
Oh,
1.
easy.
Um, that means I need 15 of these machines, and this produces. What? How did I? Just the calculator is like not responding. Oh, my numlock turned off. That's why. Hilarious. That'd be producing 900 steel ingots per minute. And then, assuming we're making nothing but pipes, and find the pipe assembler.
Oh, there's like 2 or 3. They're scattered all over the place.
I've noticed.
Wait, there's more than one pipe chest?
No, not chest. There's a assembler.
Oh. I was gonna say, this is
These are,
like the
all
revelation
like
of all time right now.
these are all like steel beams and like different. Oh my, what's happening?
Well, sometimes I had to convert a I had to convert a
Another
constructor.
steel manufacturer. I see. Okay.
I
That's
sometimes had to
constant.
change one to another as necessary. Like,
Making steel beams. Okay, right now we're using steel beams in case things. Where are we making beams? Here. All right. It's 30 to 20. So we go back down to 600 steel pipes per minute. Yeah, this is 4 to 1 and this one is 3 to 2, so it's a much better ratio.
You want me to take
If any
that recipe?
Yeah, let's see what it gets us, because I don't know how it might have a bad like, because it.
Yeah,
I want to see
I'm
what the
pretty
rest of it
sure.
looks like.
Yeah, I'm going. I am almost there.
Okay,
Okay,
so
it is. Okay, encased industrial pipe. It's. What do you want
let's
the
unlock
per
it.
minute or the
If you just
No,
unlock it, I'll look at the recipe.
well, I don't know if we want to unlock it if it's bad.
Just unlock it, man. We'll want to get it eventually, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me compare these two buildings. So normally, it's an 18 to 12 ratio. So this would be 900 divided by 4, divided by 18 times 12. So it would in theory be 150 encased industrial beams per minute. And if we use pipes instead, it's 600 divided by 24 times 4. It becomes 100. Is it actually worse?
Is
It
it?
might just be worse. This let me see. My math is wrong. Yeah, because the pipe to industrial beam ratio is pretty poor. It's like 1 to 6 or 6 to 1 or whatever. So even though
I'm looking. Hold on.
yeah, it goes from 100 per minute to 150 down to 100. It does use less concrete. Wait, does it use less concrete? Yeah, it uses less concrete. 20 to 4
Wait,
versus no, it's more concrete.
why is this more
Am
steel?
I missing
I
something?
think you're missing something. You sure you have the steel pipe ratio correct in your head?
It's 3 ingots go to 2 steel beams.
Okay,
Let me build
what
another one of
about
these buildings.
pipes?
Or sorry, that's pipes. Pipes is 4 to 1. So beams is 4 ingots makes 1 beam,
Yeah, and
and pipes is 3 ingots make 2 beams or 2 pipes.
so it's 18 ingots for the encased industrial pipe recipe and 12 ingots for the normal one.
Yeah, 12 ingots for the normal recipe and uh 6 times 3 divided by 2, 9.
For the pipe? That sounds better to me.
But you're only making 4, so it's a 9 to 4
No!
ratio. Or making 1. So
You're
it's a
making
9 to
one in
1
both
ratio.
cases. You're
Oh, I
you're
understand
mixing
why my
you're mixing up the product and the rates.
no. Summer sloop.
Okay.
Okay. So it goes from
The
75
pipes are
to
better.
100. The pipes are better.
Thank God.
It's a 1/3 better.
Yeah. I thought so. I was like, eh. Summer Sloop, man.
But it uses more concrete.
That's fine. Do you know
Because
how
there's
you realize how many limestone nodes we have on the map that we haven't touched right now?
do we really want to bring those over here?
Dude, there's like 3 right over there.
All right, well let me do the math. So it's 600 pipes.
Wait, why is it worse? It's literally better. It's 6 concrete per industrial beam versus 5 concrete per industrial beam. It's literally less concrete per industrial beam.
That's true. It is actually just less concrete for this beam. So 600.
It's just a way better recipe. The only thing that's worse about it is the rate and thus the power. But like
24 times 20 means we need 500 concrete.
We can make that
And
happen.
right now we're producing. So I have to multiply that by 3, so I need 1,500 limestone. If we, which is a
Well,
lot.
you shouldn't fully tap the pipes. We need pipes for a lot of things. We need pipes for motors, and we need pipes for heavy modular frames in some ratio to how many encased industrial beams we need for heavy modular frames.
Okay. So you don't want to consume this entirely and turn into beams. You want
No,
the
I would not suggest that. Well, and also because we want steel beams as well.
you want some amount of steel beams.
Yeah.
Yes. Not able to jump onto this fucking building. Okay. So in that case, let's say we just tap 600 concrete. So 600 divided by 3 is 200 concrete per minute. And 200 concrete in here is 10 of these buildings. So that's 240 of the 600 concrete. So you'll still get 360 beams per minute. And we'll be producing 40 encased industrial beams a minute, which seems fine. I mean, it's still an hour to produce the industrial beams I need, but better than what it is now, I guess.
Right.
It's at 62% apparently.
Better than I would have expected, I'll be honest, but...
Yeah, so it's producing about like 7.4 a minute. All right,
With the
so
summer
let's-
sloop?
with the summer
Take
sloop.
the summer sloop out. I mean, unless you want to leave
I
that
still need
running.
them.
Okay, yeah.
I have to like destroy. Well, yeah, I guess when I destroy everything,
When
it's
you
gonna
destroy
fail.
it, yeah.
We'll lose all steel for a while. I don't know if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
I'll probably just build a steel factory and then destroy this one so I can reduce the downtime of steel.
Just build it in the sky.
I mean, everything's on the ground, so it's not.
It's very easy to build above, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then I also need to look at iron because I didn't actually look at the iron. I assume the mines are like right over here, and it
Here.
won't be very hard to get 600.
There's actually, I think, some untapped iron.
There you
no,
go.
no,
Alright.
I did tap it. Never mind. I went back and got it.
I just set up a bit of a...
Yeah, so 2 of these overclocked will give me 600.
So, for what it's worth, here, let me keep running this. I want to move it, like, so that the spot is good.
And now the question is, should I instead
Use
consider
the
what
other coal
happened?
spot, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about what other cold spot.
Give me a second.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, should I put tier 3 miners and then double all my crap?
It's not out of the question.
Where? Are you like walking over here?
No, I'm dropping a radio tower.
Oh.
Or at least I'm trying to. Where can I power this from?
Hello.
There. Do you see the coal now?
Yeah, in the bottom right.
Yeah. And there's like iron right next to it.
I mean, there's also iron right next to this one too.
Yes, but that's being tapped. But it should be. Is it enough? I mean, you've got the numbers.
Yeah, it's
now.
being tapped for this coal.
Yeah. But is it
So,
enough?
like, for what?
For the coal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one pure, one pure. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, that's what that's all I was asking.
I mean, the other one, we could run that too. There's a bunch of limestone by that one too.
Yeah. I think that's the one we used before. Last time we
We
played.
used both last time. Yeah, the one that's annoying about this one is that the limestone that's right here is pretty bad.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch of limestone on this other spot. It's true.
So I could just leave things as they were and walk away, and then build the other base, but I need someone else to figure out how to get a train over there because I don't want to.
A train over where?
It's another coal spot if you want to do that. I
Where?
can,
Sorry, I know I deleted it. Give me a second.
you deleted it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Just put down a. I was about to say, just put down a radio tower.
That's I wanted to put it in a better spot because I noticed that the sulfur wasn't like being captured by the circle. It's better now. It's good.
Okay.
It's actually like the perfect spot if you look at the circle.
Okay, so there's a coal over there near the sulfur.
Yeah, there's a coal and then there's also a bunch of iron right next to that, and then there's a bunch of limestone next to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna build a factory
water?
right there?
Is
Or
there,
does
A little lake. Tiny.
there's not enough water to do anything reasonable with that.
what do you mean not enough to do anything?
You might be able to get like one pump down.
Yeah, I
know.
don't even know if you can put one pump down there.
I see.
And just open the map, you can see the blue spot.
I do. Well, I was just wondering because there's like, I don't think we'd use like the wet, like, iron. Because isn't there like a wet iron like recipe?
Yeah, there's one for like all the low tier stuff. There's iron, limestone, copper.
Yeah, the limestone's the one I'm more interested in, but I guess also.
Or what do you want train to wear is the question.
Well, I basically have two options. I either destroy this factory I'm at right now
Mm-hmm.
and rebuild it, or just leave it and let our sins of the past live on, and then just build another steel spot on the other one that's like more proper.
It has about the same materials,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
A pure coal and
Yeah, that's
four-
the same, basically the same materials. The only real difference is that it has a lot more limestone. I say a lot. The limestone's in that pit, so it's a little annoying to get out, but yeah. the
There's one
limestone's
on
there.
top of like a pillar too. Or
Also
whatever.
true. Not sure if that's easier. Yeah, we also like are tapping like a sulfur spot. Like I don't even know where that's running.
It's
It's
running
not,
into
I-
a chest.
I got
see.
it pretty early on.
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff I wanted to unlock, so I put it to mine into a chest so I could unlock stuff in the map.
I understand. Okay. So, do you have a particular opinion?
What do you think will be easier?
What, destroying the base or adding a new base?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Probably building a new base.
Okay.
I mean, whether we build a train or not, that's up to Amoeba.
Well, I can build a train to collect the steel that you make there. That's what you want.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, if we want to get it back to the base. I mean, because right now we're belting steel from the current steel production back. Or we're not belting anything back, and we should. But-
It's not being belted anywhere. It's just kind of there.
Just
Yeah,
like
kinda
everything
sucks.
else at this base. Yeah.
Yeah, we should try to get that to the base.
Yeah, I can probably do it. I mean, I'm doing something right now, but I can probably connect
There's
stuff
no
up.
rush. I'm not like. You can come in and add it later. I just want to know if I should start destroying this base or if I should start going elsewhere. Why is this all not running anymore? Oh, it is just running very slowly. Did I break something somewhere? Or is this all like horribly backed up? Yeah, I mean, these steel boxes are really, really full.
The steel beams and the steel pipes are very not. Yeah, so that's like kind of my point.
Yeah. So like most of this factory just isn't running.
Yep.
Because most is producing steel beams that we aren't using.
Well, we needed more steel beams before.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we didn't need them before. I'm just saying how it is now. Alright, well, I'll walk over to the other spot then, I guess. Here's the sulfur. I think it's like on top of this.
Yeah, you gotta go up.
Cool. Just do this. Whatever. Any monsters over here? Sure are.
Probably.
Monster no more.
Should just so just upload the monster parts directly. Don't turn them
Yeah.
into protein. As I've learned, we can double that.
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Here's the limestones over here. Here. Yeah, in theory, all those limestone, I mean, I can also just make concrete for, well, I guess we just have plenty of concrete, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, ever since I added that pure concrete node, it's been fun. I mean, I'm using the concrete, but the thing that's been hurting me with concrete is just the upload speed more than anything else.
I mean, we could, in theory, double the upload, but it would cost a Mercer sphere.
That's fine.
And we only have one.
Yeah, usually it's like when I have problems with concrete, it's like I have problems with something else too. Like I need iron plates at the same rate or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Although I found out that you can make other kinds of foundations that cost different resources.
Yeah. That's
Like,
true.
there's like the plastic one, for instance. Like, where do I want to put this base? I don't know if I can cut these trees down. I might be able to.
You probably can.
Iron is somewhere around here. I can't see it. Part of me just wants to put it over this crater.
Go for it.
Not exactly potential, but okay. I need to figure out how to continue to live my life with the tier 2 blueprint.
We still need something.
It's we need a bunch of things, but yeah.
On a Mercer sphere. That was very random.
Nice.
It's literally underneath a power line.
40. I see. When you either underclock. Or I need to do a ratio 4-3. Is that what's going on here? actually only 3 of these, right? Produces 120. Hmm. All of these feed in very nicely, unfortunately. What? This really doesn't fit? I only put 7 wide? Yeah, that's fine.
Why did I delete that? Stupid. Where is the priority switch on this, like, on the base and factory?
Good luck.
Well, okay, sorry. Are the power lines north of that, like, part of the priority switch section or not? That's the question, really.
The ones that go on the north side of the crater should be part of the main base.
Okay, so I can use those. That's why I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There's a couple that aren't, but if you're going around the outside edge, it should be fine.
Alright, well, I placed a radio tower in the basin. I hope it's A, it's not connected to the basin power, and B, that it's not in the way. Kinda hard to tell with this crazy base.
That base is crazy.
I can't get out of this thing, what the heck?
I'm a little worried that this is a problem. I remember there being an issue with like the mergers are if the mergers are clipping at all, does it not work?
I think so.
Even though you can see perfectly fine through it.
I wouldn't trust it.
As you said last time, I didn't believe you and I got punished for it. So let me just...
I do remember that, yeah.
Let's just make sure it takes more space, whatever. That looked pretty good. I think the last time I did it, it looked pretty bad. That's why I was like, oh, this should be fine, because it's... I don't know. When I placed it, give me blue, even though the merger, if I place the merger, it's not blue, so I'm just going to place it back. Whatever. This is taking more space than it needs to, I'm sure. But whatever. I flip this. Oh, this is way closer. You don't complain. Hmm. Just out of for the sake of paranoia. I'll go one further out.
Wait, can you overclock geothermal plants? No. Okay, good.
Free power.
That would have been interesting.
Okay, because I just found one and I was like, wait a second. The group of 2 over here, I'm gonna tap them. But I need more high-speed connectors, thank you. Okay, well, we've got 2 more geothermal on the network. I think they're not great, but you know. Yeah, impure, normal, whatever, they're claimed.
heck? Looks correct. Why is there like the one thing's like, is one of the machines like backwards? I think I like caught that like extra machine in there maybe. Let me try resaving it. Something seems slightly broken about this blueprint. Yeah, why is there like an extra indicator? Is that just the first machine? Is it just showing me where the start and end of the first machine is?
Is the server okay?
Is server dead?
I don't know.
It seems like it to me.
Yes, it does seem to be dead.
Unreal
That,
process
that blueprint
crash.
did seem a little funky. Oh, and then my game crashed.
Oh, same.
UE factory game.
My game also crashed. That is kind of impressive.
Hello, Joker. Just in time for everything to crash, and I probably lost like 4 minutes of progress or whatever. Could be worse. Could be
Yeah.
flying over the void. We're afraid of spiders. We got you back. Enable arachnophobia mode and options.
Fix it tip number 20. Whoever reads this is a poo-poo head.
Got him.
Oh. Okay, well, I
Wait,
definitely just spawned in midair. That was awesome.
Yeah, I see my blueprint is like incomplete. Can I just like reload this blueprint? Is it gonna just be like done? No. It's just gone. You're going well. Yeah, I guess it shows it in and out of like just one of the buildings. Wait, there's still like a building left over again. I think there isn't like an extra building, like 2 buildings stacked on top of each other. Uh-oh, that killed the server.
Again?
Something's really broken with my like current blueprint. I don't know what the deal is.
Probably delete it and start over.
I was just trying to do.
I like how that
It
just
happened.
crashes the client for other
Yeah, it happened at the
players.
same point. When I try to hit clear blueprint,
Uh-huh.
it just crashes everything.
Can you just delete the everything? I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I just hit clear, whatever. Like, just to clear the machines.
Yeah, I'm just saying like delete it manually or whatever.
But last time I did delete it manually.
And that crashed the
And
game too?
yeah,
What happens if you just wait, you deleted the blueprint thing or you deleted the stuff in the blueprint?
there's stuff in the blueprint.
Hmm. So you have like some really cursed thing in there then.
It seems normal, but when I looked at the blueprint, it was like fine, and then I hit save, and I noticed that there was like an extra machine in there that I wasn't there a little bit ago. When I placed the blueprint, it looks fine. So I thought like, okay, well, maybe there's like a weird doubling up of a machine somewhere, like 2 machines like in the same spot.
You should
Like,
just
okay, fine.
delete the blueprint from the blueprint manager and try again.
It's not in the blueprint manager normally. Yeah, I don't even have to delete it.
Oh.
Yeah, I saved it and it shows up and it stays fine, and then I hit clear and then it crashes.
No, I mean in the menu.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not in
whatever.
the menu.
Wait, how can you build it if it's not in the menu?
After I saved it, so I just wouldn't save it.
Ah.
Server is like not coming back. Hello? What's going on? Guess I'll restart the server again. We've entered the danger lands, apparently.
I don't know why you guys all have like so much trouble with blueprints.
I mean, I've made a lot of blueprints. And it's up. Less than 3. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, what if I just hit clear right away, not doing anything? Clear. Yeah, there's still like a building. Alright, delete the blueprint editor. There's like a building here somehow. I wondered that like that was like super messed up. But somehow like I placed a building that like
Is not in
isn't
the blueprint editor.
in the blueprint, but it's inside the editor. I don't even know. Replace the designer again. And just start from scratch. We'll just do it again.
Name the blueprint crashed server. Sounds like a pretty powerful blueprint, if you ask me.
It's like a really normal blueprint too. It's like
Yeah.
unusually normal. Like not trying to cram anything in. It's like very spacious. They're like tier 1 machines doing a tier 1 craft.
Okay.
Place the belts more slowly in case that's somehow a problem. Alright, this belt this time.
What the heck is this? It's copper. Why does it look so weird? Copper in the sunset.
It's because I'm placing a blueprint inside the blueprint.
Why would you do such a thing?
I'm placing the power pole thing.
Oh. I can't say
Oh,
I've
maybe-
done that.
Hasn't been an issue before. 300. Name already exists? That doesn't sound right. Why can't I click here? What is what? Why can't I select category? Alright, let me just make it and then move it. Save that blueprint. Oh, this isn't done. I need to save it again. Actually correctly connected. Okay, confirm. Clear. Server didn't crash this time. Oh god, there's 2 different iron ingots.
What? Oh, recipes? Wait, what?
Blueprints.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
I don't know how this thing exists. I didn't save it. Can't tell which one.
Oh, crap.
It's like not displaying the full list. Well, one of them requires aluminum, and that's not showing up in either of these lists. Pretty sure this is the real one. This is not the real one. This is the real one. With no S.
What am I hearing?
Confirming. Wait. It didn't move it.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on over here? What's up?
I am planning on tapping the Scaterium and the SAM that's at the other end of that and combining them to make Fixonium.
Okay.
And then we can put a train here that takes that wherever it needs to go, I guess.
Yeah, well, there's a line not far from here.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, where is a place that has SAM near, you know, anything? And I was like, oh, these are pretty close, and it's also close to a train, so this seems like a pretty good spot.
Okay. That's fixed. The blueprints are really fucked up because I went in the blueprint edit, like the blueprint list, and it did not match what it was before. So there was something just broken.
Although, I need power. I didn't think about that. Somehow I just didn't even consider that necessity. Unfortunately, the train tracks don't let me connect power.
No, I'm still trying to upgrade the like train stuff to 2 cars right now.
Gotcha. That will help, yeah.
I'm almost done. I did the bauxite first.
Sweet. So is that running now?
Yeah, that's done.
Nice.
I did the coal. I connected another coal, normal coal to the pickup station. So the coal pickup station actually has stuff belted from pretty far. And then I upgraded that one. I just upgraded the port,
Sweet.
the 2 cars. The copper pickup is only 300
It's
production
fine
there.
then, yeah.
It's a tier 2 miner with overclock, so it's not necessary to upgrade. Also, that one, like that whole station is like hecked with like how it's laid out. But I think I did at that point already decide that like 2 cars might be necessary. So I think I already set it up with 2 cars.
Gotcha.
Like, or like a spot, like an empty spot for the second car to go.
Cool. Wait, so how much coal is coming now, then?
It's 3 normals and an impure
With tier 2 miners?
with tier 2
Okay.
miners.
It should be at least 300, I think that's what we are consuming right now. As long as it's at least 300, we should be good.
So I don't know how you would want this connected up though. It's the only thing. He put a fence on the side here. How do I connect this stuff? Like, it needs to have more connections than it had before.
These are like gone out of order.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it's not right. What? Nothing?
These are also backwards. No, they're not.
What is going on here? Why won't this flow?
Backwards.
I did not mean to do that. I'm breaking your factory. What the heck?
When you say you, do you mean me? Or only?
Only. I'm trying to, connect us to the thing that's doing the thing. So you gotta connect twice as many lines, and all these things are connected, via clipping. So it's, really impossible. Well, doesn't quite work.
This thing came back. How do I rename? You can't rename blueprints?
Yeah, you can.
No, you really can't.
I was able to.
You rename categories, and you can save as a new blueprint
I was able to rename them in the blueprint editor.
that
You,
saves it as a new blueprint. It doesn't delete the older blueprint.
I get.
You can save as a new name and then delete the old one. It's a little weird. Every time I click a button in the blueprint editor, I check that the server went down. Assembler. This might not really fit too. Yeah. Maybe like flipping if I try to do that. That's fine. I'll just do this one. Oh, server down? Oh. Why can't I use my hotbar? Oh, my hotbar is broken. That's cool. I'm sure there'll be no repercussions of that happening. Permanently broken, huh?
I guess I've been muted for a while.
Oh, yeah. You haven't said anything in a while.
Um, Go into the Dimensional Depot, click on the search bar, type some crap, and then close out of it.
Oh, yeah. That worked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know if that's the only way to fix it, but I think the game is like thinks it's in some text box somewhere, so that missing text box is accepting your input, and therefore, yeah. I don't know. RuneScape has had the same kind of problems, so whenever that happened to me, I like thought to try that right away, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Usually I can enter some menu and close it and it's fine. I haven't tried typing into a text box. That one seems to be.
Yeah, whatever works. Wow, these ratios actually work out perfectly. What the heck? How
Yeah,
can...
it's rare and it's a good feeling when it happens.
Yeah, and I'm like dealing with like strange alien matter stuff right now. I was like, how is this working out perfectly? What the heck?
Server's still up. Alright. I kinda wanna put a tier 3 miner here a little bit. But I'll resist.
I mean, you can.
Oh, we need tier 6 belts.
I mean, I'm kind of working on that slowly.
That's all good. So how does this number work? We need... Why are... Move. Move. Remove. Move. Fly. I keep seeing like blueprints, like these phantom blueprints show up, and I'm just like, why? Let's stick it right here. And it's processing iron ingot. Produces 300 to 300.
Is that a basketball? shoot. What? Oh, I did it again. What is that? What does that mean?
What is it you pinged?
Yeah, how do I do that? Every time I like accidentally alt tab, it like does that.
Yeah, I always want to ping on the map, but I don't know how to do it.
I
You
don't.
use like alt click. Oh, it is just alt click.
Oh.
I swear I've tried that before, but apparently I didn't try it hard enough.
Wait, I'm still. No, that's control. Okay, yeah, sorry. All right, well, I'm where you now.
There we go. Now you have a way to ping on the map. Like I said, I'm pretty
Wait, so what
sure I
happens if
tried
I like
that.
look off in the distance and like? Oh yeah, it actually like pings the spot that you're pointing at.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you can't click on the skybox or the space elevator.
Gotcha.
Makes sense. It has to be like a.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't click on things that are like too far away either. Oh,
Wait.
no, there's probably some max distance that you can ping.
Oh, I mathed this very badly. God dang it.
I seem to be able to ping as far as I want.
Oh, maybe that thing I was clicking
Yeah.
on. No, that's definitely not part of the skybox. I don't know why I couldn't click this.
I should have done 16. Wait, how many
Yeah,
are
I'm
there?
clicking on various things that are far away, and I can't seem to click on anything that's like more than like a few hundred meters.
Well, on the map, I can.
Oh no, I meant. In
Oh,
person.
interesting.
Yeah. The nice thing that you can ping on the map, then you can get a distance. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I was using the Pythagorean theorem the other day. I mean,
Like a plebeian.
yeah, like a hecking noob, man.
Steel. It's 240, but it's a 6-2, 6-4. It's 360. Is that what this ratio is, or did I write something down wrong? It's 4-6. Okay, so this isn't 240. This is 360. But I can't actually rename this. All right, well. Then he's probably 240 as an input.
Let's get here.
So I need to run 2.5 of these refineries. Honestly, it'd probably be easier if I just did this in just one line. Just run aluminum belts, and then I don't have to worry about any of the ratios. enough that I can just delete these. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to delete that. Well, that's fine. Probably easier to do it this way.
Why does the alien power augmenter have a conveyor belt?
Yeah. There's research in the MAM that's beyond the alien power augmenter. Apparently you can feed it something that increases the amount of power that it gives you by even more. It's pretty crazy. But also, I think the thing that you need to make to do it is, you know, pretty crazy to make, so... It goes both ways. Should be booting up. Oh, there it comes.
And delete
Okay.
3 machines. I should have deleted this one. That's fine. Are you aligned wrong?
Okay, so it's 150 and
Oh, this is
200.
backwards. That's why this didn't make any sense. Sometimes the
Yeah,
when you
that
lock on a
works.
building to like place it, like lock to another building, it like flips the blueprint correctly, and sometimes it really does not.
Hmm. Do we have enough power to be running these things? Yeah, I guess. I guess we do.
This is the steel part. Not play Mysterium and Satisfactory.
What?
I don't remember what Mysterium was.
The only game I've played in Satisfactory is the packing problem game. I assume no one else has like gone in and like beat my high scores or whatever.
So, we have a ton of aluminum sheets, so just...
Yeah, no, go absolutely ham.
I don't want to. Let's not think about where the. There's like a cutoff where it's like this part can be tier 1, this part can be tier 2, etc. Just gonna get rid of tier 5, not worry about it.
Yeah, I know that feel. But usually it's tier 3 because it's sufficient, but...
Well, yeah, I do tier 3, then the tier 5 or whatever.
Yeah. It's the even number tiers that are always bad. Yeah, we're very on top of chat today, clearly. Man.
Jumping against the tier 5 belts. Losing battle.
Wait, Tester, how close are you to base?
I mean, I'm over here. By the steel, so no, not close. Amoeba's pretty close.
Oh, yeah. I mean, although I assume he's in the
kind of.
air.
He's also pretty far. No, we're both just pretty far.
Oh, you're both farther than me, that's for sure.
I'm not that far.
Well, I need SAM fluctuators.
I do not have my inventory.
They're in a chest. There's a chest, the rightmost chest, if you're looking at the back of the hub or whatever, has got like a couple hundred of them. So if anyone, you know, stops by base and has a chance to just upload.
I was actually at the base earlier doing some stuff.
Yeah, a little too... I'm a little too late, I guess.
So there's a chest behind the
Yeah,
hub.
like a normal treasure chest, not a...
There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, the one on the
Here,
rightmost one. If you're like looking at them.
you need SAM fluctuators.
Yeah. There's 90 up there right now, so if you could upload, I guess, you know, 410, that'd be great.
Coal runs. That's where iron runs. And this belt actually can't support this. No, I can't support it. So I need to split it off somewhere.
God's sake. Every time, man.
3, 4. Species produces 60. Yeah.
Ah, shoot, there's one more thing. Are you at the base still?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a big line of, like, chests or whatever that have signs on them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a green sign with the radio thing on it. Let me see what it's called. Radio control unit. I only need 50, but might as well upload like 200 if you can.
1, 2, 4. Wait, this is 8 and 8? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's one too many. Okay.
Alright, thank you.
The heck? Oh, sleeper.
How do I want to do this?
It's like a blue power slug right here, not far from the base. What the heck?
Wouldn't be the first time. I don't really explore around the base, I'll be honest with you. I think there's like probably a couple. I mean, if you look at the radar, there's like Mercer spheres and Summer Sloops like in that section of the map as well. I mean, it's a pretty big circle, but there's a ton of power slugs.
Hmm.
Apparently.
Four turns into steel beams. We already have like. Does it bother making any steel beams here? Because we're already making steel beams with the other factory.
I wouldn't bother.
I mean, the other ones aren't being picked up anywhere, but yeah. That's fine. It's going into
That's
a box.
fine. It's going into a box, and like we can pick them up, right? It's
So I need 3 of these machines.
eh. Whoa, that is thing is twisting like in such a horrible way. What the heck? Still can't take steel beams seriously. Well, sounds like a you problem. I mean, I get it, but
Like I understand the conflict.
yeah.
This is gonna consume 300. I can merge with the other line to get to 600. So I want to put a space here. Wait, which way are these facing? Okay, yeah, it's facing the right way. That. No, that doesn't like work.
Good. Okay. That did exactly what I was hoping it would. Oh, wasn't me.
Did it.
It wasn't me.
I'm doing.
I'm literally not connecting anything to the power grid right now.
This was actually probably a train related outage because I'm messing with trains. That probably disconnected all your power.
You have to go to the. It's the priority switch needs to be flipped probably.
Well, no, the coal plant's probably running just fine. I would have accidentally disconnected the train, like a whole branch of the train system from the because I'm trying to redo this intersection.
Only
Here.
can you check if the grid's still up?
Which grid?
Wherever you are.
I just reconnected
I mean,
the
no.
rail.
Well,
I'm
hold
not
on.
convinced something's broken.
Um,
I'm don't I have power over here.
I mean, I can try and flip the switch.
Well, I just reconnected that rail, so it should reconnect the power.
There's no power on main grid. You turn it on.
I just turned it on.
Great.
Seems to be running.
Seems
Yeah, I
fine.
reconnected the rail. I kind of need to redo this intersection, but apparently our
Main
entire
power was turned off, so
okay. Well, apparently our entire power is running over it.
well, if the
Me.
fuse blew, then we pulled too much power. You know.
Well,
No,
the
I don't think
fuse
that's the
can blow
problem.
if I disconnect the factories from their power, right? Like
Yeah.
would they?
Uh,
Yeah. Like I basically, it's like cutting a wire. Like everything after the wire is disconnected. So I
Okay,
just
but
need.
when you reconnected, why is the whole fuse still down for the
It's
whole
not.
base?
It's not.
I
It's
literally
not.
had to. You had to turn it back on.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
because
because
it
it
flipped the
blew a
breaker.
fuse. That's how this
Yeah.
game works.
All right. What I'm gonna try and do is put this like random rail here to try and like keep it connected while I redo this whole thing because I gotta redo this intersection for the old track.
I think what I want to do actually is instead of this, put the machine back in.
That did happen at like a very suspicious time because I was also like messing with like power switches and stuff, but I was pretty sure I wasn't doing anything dangerous.
No, I
Yeah, no, we figured it out. It was
yeah,
just
it's pretty obvious to me. Like, oops,
yeah.
I guess the entire thing was running on that one
Yeah.
rail.
So it goes. Well, whatever. It seems like things are back up. I'll have to check the aluminum factory to make sure that that didn't like kill it, but because it could have, I suppose, messed that up badly. Wait, why does this have power? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Very confused for a moment there. That being said, what I'm about to do, what I'm about to put on the network could actually like overconsume. So, also, it wasn't going to be an overconsumption problem because we have batteries on the network.
We have like.
No, dude, those it wouldn't be that fast.
Mm,
Those things last like an hour.
no. It has infinite discharge rate. It just pulls whatever the wattage is. It's about how much. There's only 1,000. It's only like 1,000 watts, like watt hours on it, right?
Yeah, doesn't it take an hour to charge though?
It just depends on what our charge rate is. I mean, we're producing like. Well, it depends what our excess is, right? But we're like consuming like over 10 gigawatts. Like, right, it probably won't be instant. It'd probably be like maybe a minute. Probably a lot less than a minute.
I mean, it depends on how much we're over-consuming, right?
It depends on how much we're consuming. But if you remove the power, then you're consuming the full amount from those batteries instantly. So like if we're like say eating say 15 gigawatts from like 1,000 watts hours,
Uh,
that will burn in. I guess that's like 4 minutes or something. I don't know, whatever. The point is that those don't actually last very long in those kind of catastrophic situations.
mm.
You don't believe me? It's fine.
Well, I mean, it all depends on like, it depends on a lot of things.
But like so that's the
Depends on how
most.
many batteries you have. It depends on how much you're over-consuming. It depends on how charged they are. It depends on,
Oh,
yeah.
of course. But the critical situation is when it's the power production gets disconnected from the power consumption.
Yeah, well, and that's what happened.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like in that situation, it
There's
doesn't matter
nothing you
the
can do.
difference.
I know, I know.
It's like how quickly does that burn your battery?
Oh, you're saying if the batteries were the only thing on the network? Yes, I agree. That would burn it very
Which they
quickly.
are. Yeah.
Well,
They would.
they weren't in this case. In this case, the batteries were on the part that was disconnected from. Like the
Right.
batteries weren't in the equation here.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying even if they were on it, they wouldn't last long.
Yeah,
They're
that I
not.
agree. I was saying like if we're in a situation where someone added a building and that like just pushed us above, the batteries would carry us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm talking about.
Right. But that's why I say catastrophic
Yes,
situation.
yes. Gotcha. All right. I think I'm understanding.
%. Okay. Now this should be good. Can I like sleep in the power? See if any of these are not powered. They look like they're all powered. This is producing. These belts all need to be upgraded. Wait, is this facing backwards?
Backup connection is done. Now I can go and delete the track I want to do.
Good luck.
No, it's correct. Okay. Anyways, in that kind of situation, the main thing I like wanted to know originally was just if it was an oversurge like that, there are situations where you'll probably need to hit the priority breaker to turn it back on.
Yes.
Which you can do remotely, but you have to build one.
And it needs to be on the grid.
Sure.
Yeah.
You have to be somewhere that is on the grid, and then build one connected to the grid, and then.
Wait, so let's say I'm building something right now that could consume a lot of power, just hypothetically. Um, should I put this on a priority switch instead of a normal power switch? I have a normal power switch right now, so I could like upgrade that, and then what would happen if this like over?
I recommend it. The main thing that you should be aware of is that
Well, what I'm
I think
asking
you
is
need to, I
if
think you need to
this
actually set the priority. So like,
if this consumes too much, will it just break that switch, or does it? Is that how that
it
works?
should. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll build one then. Hypothetically.
Yeah. I mean, if you break, then it'll just flip. It should just flip the power plant power, and then the power plant will still run because it's on its own grid, and then we can just go and turn it back on.
Right.
This is all hooked up now, and this is producing 600 steel pipes. Let's turn some percentage of this into.
Oh, this is all bad. Does the space elevator take power? No, thank God. Don't ask me how, but...
Yeah, you would think like that'd be interesting that like each phase had a different power level requirement that you had to like supply as well. either like you have to be producing a certain amount to run it, or it has like a charge you have to fill or whatever.
Right. Okay, also related, do I have permission to build batteries? Or are we still tight on industrial beams?
You can build batteries. I'm trying to build industrial beams. You can
Okay.
use industrial beams up. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm trying to build the manufacturing for it.
Gotcha. Alright. Excellent.
Yeah, this produces 16.
Okay, so how do I priority power switch?
You place a priority power switch.
I wonder if I can upgrade a power switch.
You cannot.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I tried.
It's
annoying.
on the the rotation if you hit E or whatever, so I thought maybe.
Yeah, you can try it, but when I tried
it's
it
fine.
before,
I've already rebuilt it.
yeah, so you connect one end to
How
the
do I know
grid,
which
one
end
end
to
to your
switch?
grid,
Yep.
and then you want to name the switch.
Name the switch.
Yeah, there's a text box to name the switch.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then in the second tab, you can set the priority of that switch.
Okay, circuit. Okay, so what do I want that to be? Oh God.
So here's the part I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if smaller number means higher priority or bigger number means higher priority.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be
Mm-hmm.
one of those two. That's correct.
Wait, so what what is this UI that I'm looking at?
So yeah, you just drag it into the spot and it'll like...
Okay.
The way it's supposed to work is if a power fault is triggered...
Wait, you can have multiple things in the same priority group?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll disconnect everything in that priority group when a fault happens, essentially. And then then it goes up to next priority and repeats until all the priority groups have been broken.
And you can turn on and off entire priority groups or the individual grids individually. Okay.
Yeah, remotely. It's great.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really good. And honestly, I feel like every base should have its own priority, and then you can like...
Agreed.
One of the nice things about it is, well, yeah, see, I wish you could observe just part of the grid when it's connected, because I wish you could have it set and then you can use it as like a meter to see like, okay, this base is consuming this much power, but I think it still just shows you the full amount on both sides. Yeah. I see we have a bunch of train issues going on.
Yeah, the plastic and rubber trains won't be able to get through right now, but we weren't really using them for anything, so...
How do I, like, show which, like, stamps are shown in the map? Oh, it's all the way down at the bottom. I total objects and categories in the comp. This didn't work. What's pin do?
Alright, I'm gonna turn this thing on.
There we go.
Come what may. Actually, I should put this this doesn't need to be in priority group 2. It could be in priority group 8 for all I care, but
Yeah.
it's on. Alright, so now how do I see what's going on here? Oh, so I am looking at different things on each grid on this one.
Oh, it does show both sides of the grid?
They look different. I mean, that's all I can say.
Is it connected?
It's on.
Then yeah, I guess it works.
The consumption is... Wait, but what am I looking at here?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe the consumption numbers are...
All the numbers look the same, but the graphs are different. Oh no, the graphs are
the graphs
are
over the line. Yeah.
No. The graphs are the same.
Okay, so it's just the same data.
It's the same data. It's just that it's the same data once they're after they're connected.
Yeah, exactly, which is not helpful. I
Yeah.
wanted to see oh, what are the two halves of the grid while it's still connected. They really don't give you any tools to be able to monitor your power systems. It's kind of annoying. I mean, it's fine in the end. It doesn't really matter, you know. It just you build a bigger power generator, you don't worry about it, and then you know electricity goes burr. But there's times I wish I'd be able to set up exactly this.
Alright, well, we're producing fixite trigons, and they are being uploaded, and this will be the thing that we need to make tier 6 belts. They're also, you know, on the milestone.
Sure.
And they're being made at a decent rate. It's 150 a minute. It's not bad.
I make two. How many pipes do we need? Do you need me to produce here? I guess like. Should I use like?
You're asking just how many pipes you need and what for or whatever. Pipes are used largely in heavy modular frames and in motors, and then they're in a bunch of alternate recipes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess as a benchmark or whatever, in heavy modular frames, let me find the recipe that we're using.
I'm doing 600 beams. Is that
You
correct?
need about, when you're making heavy modular frames, you need a little less than 4 times as many steel pipes as encased industrial beams.
Well, that's easy because you're making case industrial beams at a really low rate.
Yeah, I'm talking about the rates. But yeah.
Because they're 1 to 6 pipes to beams already.
Yeah. So as long as you're making, well, I mean, so you need to be at least making 4 times as many pipes as industrial beams.
So it should be at least a 10 to 1 ratio. That's what you're saying.
Go for it.
That seems fine.
What is the stack size on these things? 200 as you would expect. Okay. Okay, well that was a fun little factory to make. I'm surprised that worked out so well. Well,
They're like 4. Something like. If I do times 4, I'm making about 200 beams and 64.
so this is where the factory is, I guess for Amoeba's sake.
Yeah. Got a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely not a priority, but just so you know where it is.
Trains everywhere.
That is some fluctuation, man.
Oh, on the power grid?
Yeah, I mean, I've got 6 of these converters running, so that's why.
Like oscillating between like.
It's oscillating between 46
9.5.
and 183.9. I've underclocked them to a very strange rate, so, you know.
Oh, I see our battery is draining.
The battery is draining. No, it's not.
Or charging.
It's charging, yeah.
It
I
was
added
drained.
a bunch of batteries.
Oh, you added more. I see.
Yeah.
I see. We now you doubled the capacity.
I doubled the batteries, yeah. By mistake, I exactly doubled the batteries.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We do 48, and I should have about 300. Which means you said it 4 goes into it, so that's 200 going that, and that has 100 steel beams still left over. Okay, let's do that. So we'll do 3 of these manufacturers.
That being said, that's not the only thing that needs pipes.
Okay.
Again, motors need pipes. Those things aren't related though, so I don't really know how to give you a ratio.
Yeah, I don't know either. We also like have a lot already, so
A lot of pipe production? I mean, I guess. A lot of motors, you mean? Well, sure, but once we
yeah, a
start
lot
like
of motors.
automating the things that the motors go into, then it's gonna be needed. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Let's check. 20.
okay, so I guess I should go check on the aluminum factory. I mean, I kind of assume it's fine, but
240 concrete.
if it
So
just lost
2
power,
concrete.
actually, it should be a-okay, honestly.
This can absolutely be a tier 1 belt. It's producing at like super low rate.
So what you're saying is a tier 6 belt is what you're gonna build.
Yes.
Sounds good. A lot of warning signs on the map again.
Yeah, it's all the trains aren't running.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just always funny when I look up at the compass and there's like actually 1,000 icons when I look in one
Which I
direction
think
and
it's
2 when I look in the
typically
other.
all the oil trains are broken. Guess I got disconnected or something.
Gotcha.
The 3-to-1. So while this is producing 200, 150, it's still asking for 450. So I'll probably bring 2 nodes into here.
Oh my god.
Remember power poles? This blueprint? Oh, that was a whoopsie daisy. That's fine.
Why is this?
Fascinating. Oh. Oh, that's rare. Okay. Not a problem. Yeah.
And the tier 4 belt just wants to clip with everything that.
It's like so fat.
Yeah, you literally can't put it on any buildings. It will just
Yeah,
consider it
I've had a few
clipping.
spots where I'm just like, it's yellow, but it's not. The game is wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this is what I should have done, but without like redoing the whole other train line, which I don't really feel like doing. And also I don't think anybody cares about the plastic and rubber production stuff
Well,
anymore. 'Cause
something will. I mean,
nothing, I brought it to the main base and nothing's using it.
well, I've been taking the stuff out of it and putting it in, like manually feeding like computers and stuff. Like if we actually automate any of the thousands of things that we really ought to be automating, we'll use it. But yeah, it's just not happening automatically. Also, that the uploader is actually on this end of the train, on the hub end of the train. So if it's not coming in through there, we need to move the uploader.
Yeah, it's
Which is,
coming in.
yeah, okay.
It's just kind of like, well, how
I mean,
it
yeah,
was
I don't
kind
know
of
if
this like, oh, quick, we need to bring it, and then
yeah, I don't know if this is the right. I mean, I've used that. I've used that a lot. It's been useful to have it here. So.
I mean, as I've mostly been at the plastic side, I've taken like multiple entire chests worth of plastic from that chest.
Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna reverse all this. Damn it.
I'm not sure if I should be worried that I'm flying past the compacted coal factory and like half of these things are yellow. Is that expected?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It means that the machines are finally full. I at some point I should connect that to the grid so we actually have that power.
That's gonna be very epic.
Well, it's only right now half the generators.
Still, it's gonna be very epic. Oh crap. Also, yeah, holy smokes, does the game lag when you go to this base. My god.
Yeah, it's a problem. thought they had this whole thing to try to reduce the number of buildings to help and like improve like lag stuff, but they just made it worse for power by making the generators consume. Well, not only at a higher tier, they made the generators consume slower, so you need more generators for the same number of like fuel production. That's why they're saying like it's kind of a buff, it's kind of a nerf,
Yeah.
because like you need to actually build more of these machines now.
Yeah.
And it's only kind of true because you could just build the same
Oh
numbers
my
before.
god, you put this in like just the place where the cannon still clears it. Like holy crap.
Yeah, it's a tight one. I'm actually not entirely sure if I put the so if I put the machines down, I think it's fine. But I probably can't build like walls on the upper floor. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you can. Exciting.
Yeah,
I
that thing
mean,
like clears so many like hurdles.
and it hasn't moved. Well, I mean, there was a time where it had all sorts of problems. But once we got it actually working, it has been working since, which is kind of amazing.
Yep. So this is all powered. Now I need to start running the lines. Pole goes from up here.
Oh, for crap's sake, I didn't connect this? Oh, that's bad. I think that, like, ruins everything. Yeah, it sure hecking does. Okay, well... Bauxite was screwed for a while there. Awesome. That was... One missing power line, and that causes the thing to eventually crash. I mean, yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Okay, so let's fix all this. Oh, that means that the production is, or the consumption's gonna go, like, up quite a bit again now that this whole factory is running. It should be fine. In theory, I could downgrade all these to tier 1 belts now as well, but I'm not gonna risk that. Because there shouldn't be anything in here with flow rate of more than like 300. But yeah, that's not worth playing around with. Wait, does the orientation of the switch, like, matter? God dang it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, kind of. It's called a time crystal. It's made from diamonds and quantum physics. Alright. I wanna go to bed. Oh, the game crashed. That's cool. I exited the main menu and the game just crashed. Uh. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi. What's
Wait,
up?
what's going on? There's something weird with my...
Well, my game crashed.
There you go. I didn't realize I was muted. I don't know for how long.
Oh,
I was like,
same.
man, why no one's talking to me? It's like,
I know that feeling. That
I'm
happened to
gonna
me
save.
earlier too.
I'm gonna save the game.
Yeah, I'm going to
And
bed.
save.
Apparently the game crashed as soon as I exited the main menu, so it's a better sign than anything. Anyway,
I
yeah.
also crashed doing the same thing.
I
Well.
also crashed. Excellent. I'm worried that there are servers in a awesome state right now where you cannot leave the game without crashing.
Well,
Somewhere in the world, there's this an invalid blueprint that's just irrecoverable.
well,